Here are Grandma's 41 life hacks for women that are actually genius. Stop static underskirts and slips with a safety pin. Grandma used to fasten a small safety pin to the inside hem of her skirt or slip whenever static cling was an issue. The metal pin works by discharging built-up static electricity, letting fabric fall naturally again. It's an inexpensive, reusable trick that saves embarrassment when skirts stick to stockings. Attach the pin where it won't be visible, but still close enough to make contact with the fabric. If cling persists, lightly mist the inside with water using a spray bottle for extra relief before heading out the door. Prevent skirt cling with a half slip underneath. Did you know that a half slip not only adds modesty, but also prevents fabric from clinging awkwardly to the body? The smooth lining reduces friction between your skirt and legs, especially when wearing tights. This trick was standard for women before synthetic fabrics became popular. A slip also extends the life of dresses and skirts by reducing wear and tear on the inner seams. Choose lightweight cotton for breathability or satin for a smoother drape. To keep slips fresh, wash after every few wears and press with a warm iron so they always lay flat. Weigh down hems with coins stitched inside. A clever way to stop hems from flying up in the wind is sewing coins into the hemline. Grandma sometimes tucked nickels or dimes into small fabric pockets she stitched inside the skirt. The extra weight kept skirts elegant and modest, even on gusty days. This approach worked particularly well for lighter cotton dresses prone to lifting. Coins should be distributed evenly so the garment still drapes properly. If sewing feels too permanent, use tiny lead drapery weights hidden between fabric layers as a discreet alternative that you can move between garments when needed. Close blouse gap with hidden snaps sewn in. Gaps between blouse buttons often happen at the bust line, and sewing in a hidden snap is an easy fix. Position the snap on the inside edge where fabric pulls apart and hand stitch securely. The added closure prevents accidental peeks without changing the blouse's look. This discreet detail is nearly invisible from the outside, giving you confidence in both professional and casual settings. Use matching thread so the stitches blend. If snaps aren't available, a small piece of hook and loop tape works in a pinch, though it may be bulkier and less durable over time. Fix hems fast with iron-on hem tape. When there's no time to sew, iron-on hem tape provides a quick solution. Cut a strip to fit the length of your hem, sandwich it between the folded fabric, and press with a hot iron. The adhesive bonds the fabric layers together, holding the hem securely in place. This trick is especially useful for temporary fixes or travel when carrying a sewing kit isn't practical. Keep a roll of hem tape tucked in a drawer or travel bag. To extend its hold, wash garments on gentle settings and hang dry rather than tumble drying. Seal button threads with clear nail polish. Loose button threads often fray until the button falls off, but a dab of clear nail polish can keep them intact longer. After securing the button firmly with thread, brush a small amount over the knot and surrounding stitches. The polish hardens, locking fibers in place and preventing unraveling. It dries quickly and remains flexible, so the button stays usable. This tip saves time and prevents clothing mishaps. Carry a small bottle in your vanity or sewing box. If clear polish isn't available, beeswax rubbed over the thread also strengthens and prolongs its life. Stop tights run with clear polish dab. A small snag in tights doesn't have to turn into a disaster. Apply a tiny dab of clear nail polish at both ends of the run. The polish dries stiff, stopping further unraveling and holding the fibers in place. This quick fix has saved many outfits in a pinch. Always let the polish dry before pulling tights back up to avoid sticking. Carry a travel-sized polish bottle in your purse for emergencies, or use unscented hairspray as a temporary backup fix when needed. Lubricate stuck zippers with pencil lead rub. Graphite inside an ordinary pencil makes a quick zipper lubricant. When a zipper jams, rub the pencil's tip along the teeth where it's stuck. The graphite powder coats the metal or plastic, reducing friction so the slider moves freely. This trick is safe, clean, and avoids using oils that could stain fabric. Work the zipper gently back and forth until it loosens fully. For extra stubborn zippers, apply the pencil trick on both sides of the teeth. Keep a spare pencil in your bag or desk drawer for quick fixes when away from home. Remove deodorant streaks with a baby wipe. White deodorant streaks across dark clothes can ruin an outfit's look. A quick swipe with a baby wipe dissolves the residue and lifts it off without leaving moisture rings. The wipes are gentle on fabric and safe for most materials. Lightly blot instead of scrubbing to avoid spreading the mark. This trick also works on collars and underarms that collect buildup during the day. If baby wipes aren't handy, rub the area with a piece of the same fabric to lift streaks, or try a soft cotton sock as an alternative cleaner. Scrub armpit stains using baking soda paste. Sweat and deodorant can leave stubborn yellow stains on light fabrics, but baking soda is an easy fix. Mix 4 tablespoons of baking soda with a 1/4 cup of warm water to form a thick paste. Spread it over the stain. Let it sit for an hour, then wash as usual. The mild abrasiveness breaks down buildup without harming fabric. This method works especially well on cotton undershirts. To brighten older stains, mix in a little white vinegar with the paste before scrubbing, which helps dissolve residue more thoroughly. Always test on seams first for safety. Protect heels from blisters with moleskin tape. Even though this is a modern product, Grandma would have used this if this was available during her time. Moleskin is soft, yet durable, cushioning friction points inside shoes. Cut a piece and place it directly over areas prone to rubbing, such as the back of the heel. The adhesive backing holds it firmly in place, stopping blisters before they start. Unlike bandages, it doesn't peel away easily with sweat. Keep a small roll in your handbag or travel kit and trim pieces in advance for quick application before slipping into tight shoes. Stretch tight shoes using socks and heat. Tight shoes don't have to be discarded immediately. Put on a pair of thick socks, slip into the snug shoes, and warm them with a hairdryer for several minutes. The heat softens the material, while your feet press it into shape. Walk around until the shoes cool down, letting them mold comfortably. Repeat the process a few times for stubborn pairs. This method works best on leather or faux leather, not delicate fabrics. To maintain the new fit, stuff shoes with rolled newspaper or cloth when not in use, keeping them stretched and ready. Fill loose shoe toe with cotton ball. Sometimes shoes run a little too large in the front, making them slip while walking. To fix this, tuck cotton balls into the toe area until the fit feels snug. This creates cushioning without altering the shoe permanently. Replace the cotton regularly as it compresses with wear. If cotton isn't handy, tissue paper or soft felt squares work just as well. For longer outings, secure the cotton in a small cloth pouch before inserting so it doesn't shift while walking. Buff leather shoes quickly with damp cloth. Dusty or dull leather shoes can be revived in minutes. Dampen a soft cloth lightly with water, squeeze out excess, and rub the shoe in small circles. The moisture loosens dirt while restoring shine to the leather surface. This method works when you don't have polish available. After drying, buff again with a dry cloth to enhance the sheen. For ongoing care, add a few drops of olive oil to the cloth once a week to condition the leather naturally. Secure bobby pins wavy side down. Many people unknowingly place bobby pins upside down. The wavy side should face the scalp because the ridges grip hair, holding it in place longer. Slide the pin inward until it catches firmly against the hair strands. Crossing 2 pins in an X makes them nearly unmovable. To extend hold, spray pins lightly with hairspray before inserting. If your hair is especially fine or slippery, try using smaller sections of hair per pin to ensure a better grip throughout the day. Sleep on silk pillowcase to prevent frizz. Hair often becomes frizzy overnight due to friction against coarse fabric. A silk pillowcase reduces that friction, allowing strands to slide smoothly while you sleep. This not only minimizes frizz, but also helps keep hairstyles intact longer. Natural oils are preserved better, giving hair extra shine by morning. Wash silk pillowcases gently to maintain their smooth texture. If silk is unavailable, satin provides a similar effect. Rotate between 2 pillowcases weekly to ensure you always have a fresh one available for consistent results. Curl damp hair overnight with rag strips. Heat styling isn't the only way to create curls. Cut strips of old fabric, wrap sections of damp hair around each strip, then tie the ends to hold them in place. Sleeping with these and overnight creates natural curls without damage. The width of the strip determines curl size, wider for loose waves, narrower for tight curls. In the morning, untie carefully to avoid frizz. To help curls last longer, mist lightly with water and add a touch of aloe gel before wrapping. Absorb oily roots with cornstarch dry shampoo. When hair looks greasy, cornstarch can refresh it without washing. Sprinkle a small amount directly at the scalp, massage gently, then brush out until blended. The powder absorbs excess oil, restoring volume and freshness. It's colorless, making it suitable for light hair. Darker shades benefit from mixing cornstarch with cocoa powder to prevent visible residue. Keep a shaker bottle at home for convenience, and a small pouch for travel emergencies. For added fragrance, mix cornstarch with a few drops of essential oil before storing. Prevent lipstick stains with finger and mouth trick. Grandma often passed down clever beauty shortcuts, including this one for avoiding lipstick stains on teeth. After applying lipstick, place a clean finger in your mouth, purse lips around it, and pull it out. The extra product that might have transferred to your teeth instead sticks to your finger. This tiny step saves the embarrassment of discovering red streaks across your smile later. Always check with a compact mirror afterward, and keep tissues nearby for quick blotting if you need to reapply during the day. Set lipstick with tissue and powder press. Lipstick fades quickly without a little reinforcement. After applying your favorite shade, hold a thin tissue across your lips and lightly dust translucent powder over the tissue's surface. The powder sets the color by absorbing excess oils, while the tissue prevents a cakey appearance. This trick makes your lipstick last through meals or long outings. For deeper pigment, reapply lipstick and repeat the powder step a second time. Carry a small powder compact in your bag so you can refresh this process throughout the day when needed. Make perfume last longer with Vaseline dab. Did you know that Vaseline, made of petroleum jelly, helps perfume cling to the skin because it locks in moisture? Perfume evaporates quickly on dry skin, but a thin dab of Vaseline applied to pulse points before spraying slows evaporation. Areas like the wrists, behind ears, and base of the neck are ideal. This makes your scent linger longer throughout the day without needing extra sprays. Use only a pea-sized amount and rub gently into the skin so the fragrance applies evenly when layered on top. Reduce puffy eyes with chilled metal spoons. A simple spoon from the kitchen can ease tired, swollen eyes. Chill 2 clean metal spoons in ice water, then place the rounded backs gently over closed eyelids. The cold metal constricts blood vessels, helping reduce puffiness and refresh the skin. Hold in place for a minute or two, then switch spoons if they warm up. This quick remedy is perfect in the morning before applying makeup. Store a couple of spoons in the refrigerator overnight so they're ready whenever puffiness strikes suddenly. Remove stuck ring with dental floss wrap. Rings that get stuck on swollen fingers can be removed with dental floss. Wrap floss tightly around the finger, starting near the nail and moving toward the ring. Then, slide the ring slowly over the compressed area by unwrapping the floss. The pressure reduces swelling just enough for the ring to slip free. Use wax floss for easier sliding if available. Apply a dab of soap or oil for added lubrication to help the ring move over the skin without pinching painfully. Whiten nails gently with baking soda scrub. Yellowing or stained nails often benefit from a gentle baking soda scrub. Mix baking soda with a small amount of water to form a paste, then massage it over nails with a toothbrush. The mild abrasive lifts stains without harming the nail surface. Rinse well and repeat weekly for brighter results. You can also add a squeeze of lemon juice for natural bleaching power. Finish with a coat of clear polish afterward to protect nails and maintain their healthy appearance longer. Clean windows streak-free with vinegar and newspaper. Sparkling windows are easier to achieve with vinegar and old newspaper. Mix equal parts vinegar and water in a spray bottle, spritz onto the glass, and wipe firmly with crumpled newspaper. The vinegar dissolves dirt and grease, while the newsprint fibers leave a streak-free shine. Avoid cleaning in direct sunlight since heat causes the solution to dry too quickly. For tougher spots, rub a dab of vinegar directly with a newspaper edge. Keep a separate cloth for window frames to prevent smudges spreading back onto the glass. Deodorize cutting board with lemon and salt. Strong odors like garlic and onion cling to cutting boards long after washing. To refresh them, sprinkle coarse salt across the board, then rub vigorously with half a lemon. The salt scours away residues, while lemon juice neutralizes stubborn smells and sanitizes naturally. Rinse with warm water and let it air dry upright. This method also brightens the wood surface. To maintain freshness, repeat weekly or after cutting strong-smelling foods. Rub a thin coat of mineral oil afterward to protect the board and prevent cracks over time. Soften laundry naturally with vinegar rinse cycle. Clothes can feel stiff after repeated washes, but vinegar in the rinse cycle restores softness. Add half a cup of white vinegar to the machine's rinse compartment and let it circulate. Vinegar breaks down detergent residue and helps fibers stay pliable. It also reduces static and keeps colors bright. Don't worry about the smell. It fades completely during drying. For extra fragrance, add a drop of lavender or lemon oil along with the vinegar. To keep towels fluffy, shake them well before hanging them out in the sun. Remove sweater pills with disposable razor strokes. Pilled sweaters look worn, yet there's an easy fix using a simple razor. Lay the garment flat, pull the fabric taut, and gently glide a clean, disposable razor across the surface. The tiny blades lift fuzzballs without damaging the fibers when done slowly. Collect the loosened pills with sticky tape or a lint roller. Avoid pressing too hard, especially on delicate knits. Repeat carefully until the sweater looks smooth and fresh. Store sweaters folded instead of hung to prevent stretching, which reduces future pilling. Carry pashmina for warmth, coverage, or modesty. A pashmina is more than a stylish accessory. It's a multi-purpose tool for women on the go. Drape it over your shoulders for warmth or use it as a light cover during travel. In unexpected situations, it doubles as a modesty wrap or even an impromptu picnic blanket. Choose neutral shades to pair with multiple outfits. Roll one neatly into your bag so it doesn't wrinkle. On cool evenings, wrap it around your neck as a scarf. When traveling, use it as a blanket to keep warm on long rides. Protect heavy dresses by hanging from loops. Straps and shoulders often stretch out when heavy dresses are hung improperly. Most quality dresses include tiny fabric loops inside seams. Use them to take the weight off the shoulders. Slip the loops over the hanger hooks, then adjust the dress so it hangs evenly. This method keeps the fabric's shape intact and prevents stretching. If a dress doesn't come with loops, stitch simple ones from ribbon or twill tape. Add padded hangers to your closet for extra support to delicate fabrics and reduce permanent creases. Improve shoe grip by scuffing soles lightly. Did you know that smooth leather or plastic shoe soles are more slippery because they lack friction? Lightly scuffing the bottoms with sandpaper or even walking on rough concrete helps create texture, giving your shoes better grip. This quick fix is especially useful for new shoes that haven't been broken in yet. If you don't want to alter the soles, stick small adhesive pads designed for traction. Another alternative is rubbing the soles with chalk or dry soap to reduce slips temporarily. Silence. Noisy bracelets with a clear elastic. Clinking jewelry can draw unwanted attention or become distracting. To quiet noisy bracelets, thread a thin, clear elastic cord through the links or charms and tie it securely. This reduces movement and muffles the sound without changing the bracelet's look. The elastic is barely visible, making it a discreet fix. You can also use a narrow ribbon if elastic isn't available. If you wear multiple bangles together, slip a single elastic around all of them to reduce their constant rattling against one another. Prevent stocking runs by misting tights with hairspray. A clever trick for extending the life of delicate tights is giving them a light mist of hairspray before wearing. The spray coats fibers with a protective layer, making them less likely to snag or run. Back when Grandma was dressing for church, she often swore by this method to keep stockings neat for longer. Hold the can about a foot away so the spray distributes evenly. If a run starts, dab the edges with clear nail polish to stop it from spreading further. Loosen sticky drawers by rubbing candle wax. Wooden drawers that stick or jam are often victims of friction and swelling. Rubbing candle wax along the runners or edges creates a smooth coating, letting them slide open and shut with ease. A bar of soap can serve as an alternative if wax isn't handy. Make sure to reapply as needed since the coating wears down over time. For especially stubborn drawers, sand the edges lightly before waxing. Keep a stub of candle in your toolbox so you're always ready to refresh the fix. Keep hat shape by stuffing with tissue. Hats can lose their shape easily if left squashed in closets or bags. To preserve structure, stuff the inside with tissue paper when not in use. This supports the crown and brim, preventing creases and sagging. If you're storing hats long-term, use acid-free tissue paper to avoid discoloration. Stack hats carefully, placing heavier ones at the bottom. A clean cotton cloth can also be used for stuffing in place of tissue. Hanging wide brim hats on pegs will further protect their shape over time. Soften cotton slip by soaking in vinegar. Stiff cotton slips become more comfortable after a soak in vinegar water. Mix 1 part white vinegar with 3 parts warm water and let the slip rest in the solution for 20 minutes before rinsing. The vinegar relaxes fibers and makes them feel smoother against skin. Once rinsed, hang the slip outside to air dry. Repeat as needed to maintain softness. If you want to add a light scent, include a few drops of lavender oil during the final rinse before drying. Prevent powder spills by wrapping compact in cloth. Loose powder and pressed compacts can break easily in handbags or drawers. Wrapping your compact in a small cloth, such as a cotton handkerchief, cushions it from bumps and drops. The wrap also doubles as a quick cleaning cloth if powder dust escapes. This trick makes carrying makeup safer without bulky cases. If you need more security, tie the cloth with a soft ribbon to keep it in place. Always store the compact flat to reduce the chance of powder cracking inside. Freshen wool coats by airing outside breezy. Rather than using sprays or strong cleaners, one of the oldest tricks to revive wool is simply airing it out. Hanging coats outside on a breezy day clears trapped odors and moisture. Wool fibers naturally release smells when exposed to moving air, restoring freshness. Avoid leaving them in direct sunlight, which can fade colors or dry the fibers too harshly. Choose a shaded, breezy spot for several hours. To keep moths at bay afterward, tuck cedar chips or lavender sachets into the closet where you store your wool items. Organize handbag with essentials in zip pouch. Digging through handbags wastes time, especially when searching for small items. Using a zip pouch for essentials like keys, coins, or personal items keeps everything in one place. This reduces clutter and protects other contents from spills or leaks. Clear pouches are even better for seeing items at a glance. Rotate seasonal items into or out of your pouch so it always matches your current needs. Carry an extra empty pouch inside your bag so you can quickly separate receipts or unexpected small items you pick up during the day. Condition leather gloves with olive oil buff. Dry leather gloves can stiffen and crack without care. Rubbing a small amount of olive oil into the surface restores flexibility and shine. Use a soft cloth to buff in circular motions, allowing the oil to soak evenly into the leather. Wipe away excess to avoid staining other items later. If gloves are very dry, repeat the process in light layers rather than soaking them heavily. Store them flat in a cool place once conditioned. Occasionally polish with a clean, dry cloth to keep the finish smooth between treatments. Scent house naturally with citrus simmer pot. Fresh, natural fragrance can be made without chemical sprays. Simmering citrus peels in a small pot of water releases bright, refreshing scents into the air. Add spices like cloves, cinnamon, or nutmeg for extra warmth during colder months. This method not only scents the home, but also adds gentle humidity to dry rooms. Keep the water level topped so it doesn't evaporate entirely. Save leftover peels in the freezer until you're ready to simmer them. Mix lemon with rosemary or orange with vanilla for seasonal scent combinations.